Hi, you guys. Oh my gosh, it's been a minute, y'all. So, as y'all can see, I'm by myself today. We love that for us. But I'm learning to do this. I started this off by myself, and I need to do more videos by myself because I know y'all enjoy hearing me talk. But hey, y'all. Hey, family. Welcome back to Enter Inner Thoughts with Keaira podcast. How y'all doing? How y'all feeling, y'all? Y'all been eating up that season 3, episode 1, eating it up, y'all. Of me talking about my grief. This title today, episode 2, is gonna be about healing. What? Okay, so this topic came to mind whenever, because I've been basically going through that. I've been healing, going through my healing journey, just overall learning me, learning who I am, healing through the pain, healing through the times where, like sometimes you want things to be a certain way or you want it to look a certain type of way. It's like you're healing through also trying to survive, like actually trying to push through and want to go to work, want to take a shower, wanting to brush your teeth, wanting to eat, wanting to walk your dog. Like, those things are not easy whenever you're going through your healing journey, whether it's going through a breakup, going through a death in the family, going through a death and rebirth within yourself spiritually, like shedding the old ways of how you used to handle things. And whenever you heal, a lot of people don't talk about, like, I'm learning that through my healing journey, the hardest part, y'all, has been consistently choosing to be positive through it. That's not the hardest thing, but it could be very well. Yeah. Because I'm already a positive person. Like, I'm already a very, very positive person. But things do get to me. I am human, and things do suck sometimes. And I know that it's not the ending. I know that it's always a learning lesson out of something. Anytime I go through something, it's always a learning lesson. It's always something that I have to that I'm able to take from out of the situation. And so with the video that I had posted on episode 1, I didn't go, like, of course, if you watch to the end, then you know what I'm talking about. If you watch to the very, very end, y'all, like, I'm not angry. I've been having moments where I do get angry sometimes whenever I think about it. Um, I was angry that I was even mentally, like, just sad, like, and it was just a mixture of things. It wasn't even just that situation. It's just like whenever one bad thing starts to happen, it feels like multiple, like you start to think about all the things that haven't worked out, all the things that hasn't got here yet. Like, the devil can really take hold of you whenever you're going through your healing journey because you're vulnerable, like you're allowing, like, this is the first time ever that I've allowed myself to feel through my emotions, to feel through how I feel mentally, and giving myself grace. And I've been, like, battling between giving myself grace versus giving myself excuses. And I feel like in the past I used to give myself excuses, and I never was really honest about how I felt and how I was, like, sad, or just like it was just it was just a lot, like, going through your healing journey. It's important to have people around you that actually genuinely care, unless that has the space to listen, to help you in a way, help guide you through it. But then also, it was just like my healing journeys, like, I already went through the healing process of being alone, like being with yourself, being within your own thoughts, like, to understand who you are. Like, I went through that beginning phase of healing whenever I very first asked for peace in my life. And I want to say that was it whenever I was 25. Whenever, ignore RJ, y'all. But whenever I turned 25 is whenever I made that decision to want to, like, do something different with my life. And I'm about to be 29 now. So It's been 3 years. Oh yeah, it's been 3 years since I've been on my journey of just wanting to heal the inner me. Cause at one point, like I I had told y'all like where I was skinny. For anybody, for the ones that are new here, like I lost a lot of weight back then. Whenever I was 25 years old, you go 3 years ago, and go back and look at those videos, and you could just see it in my face. I was very small, and I was mentally going through a lot. I wasn't loving on Keaira. I wasn't saying no. I didn't understand what my boundaries were. I didn't understand what I didn't want, what wasn't okay for me, what wasn't like good for me. Like I wasn't at that mental space to really check in on myself. I don't want to cry, y'all. But really like checking on myself for real, for real. And these are not like sad tears, y'all, for real. These are like happy tears because like through this healing journey that I've been going through, like I'm finally at a place where I'm proud of myself. Like I know who Keaira is now. I know why God put me here. I know what my purpose is. I know what I'm supposed to be doing in life in general. Like I know. And I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for that I chose to want better for myself. I'm grateful that I wanted to even heal because a lot of times we be so stuck in the pain that we just live in the pain, and that's whenever we want to get revenge, or we have hate, or we wish bad things upon people, or we even wish that we could be in somebody else's position, or feel like somebody doesn't deserve that, doesn't deserve this, and just envy, just hate, just bitterness. And I'm not a bitter person. I always wear my heart on my sleeve. Like I've always loved hard, and I don't regret it. Like even with my past situation, I don't regret anything that me and him like got to experience with each other. Like of course I hate that it ended the way it ended, and I hate that, like through healing, through going through an abusive situation verbally and physically. And it's just like I didn't want to be a victim, y'all. Like that's so crazy to say out loud, but like I kept telling my friend Shanice, like, bro, like I don't want to feel like I'm a victim. Like I don't want to feel like like pity or somebody feeling sorry for me, or like I was thinking about stuff like that, or someone's like making fun of it, or people's comments like feeling like oh well I would have fought back. And it's just like people don't even know the situation, what I'm saying. Like you don't even know the whole situation. You don't even know, like you say that now, like I used to say that, but until you get into the situation, and then it becomes a whole different thing. So it's just like you have to be careful with the things that you say whenever somebody is healing through something that they went through. Like that's like that was a trauma experience that I went through, a traumatic experience that I went through, not a trauma experience, but a traumatic experience that I went through. It was a situation that I have to think about, that I have to relive. You know what I'm saying? Like that was another reason why I didn't want to even say anything at all, to be quite honest with y'all. But I had to, because it's like at the end of the day, there are people who care about me. And there are people who not even care about me, but there are people out here that does not have a voice, or feel like they don't have a voice, or feel like they can't talk, or they may also not want to feel like a victim, or feel like somebody's having some type of pity over them, and God is using me to be that person for that person. And I'm okay with that. At first I was a little uncomfortable, even with like making that video. Like I wasn't even gonna make that video, y'all. Like Shanice was like, Keaira, tell your story, like just it's okay. And so that's why we're here, with me telling that story, and just me realizing like, bruh, like I've been healing, bro. And that situation also helped me realize that there was other things that I needed to heal within myself, like childhood trauma, and just like things that I've went through in my past as a kid, and just understanding like we end up dating like our parents in a sense. And it's just like you just learn things, and it's not to hold anything against my parents or anything of that such, because you know, but I'm learning that with me breaking generational curses, with God choosing me and having faith in me and knowing that I have the strength to be able to break those generational curses, because it's not easy, y'all. Like this journey is, it's hard, but it's worth it. I would say that to the day I die. Like, it is hard, but it's worth it, bro. Like, putting God in my life and understanding now that it's not for his benefit, it's not for him to benefit off of me. He benefits, but he benefits in a way where, not even benefits, what's the word? Like, he just, I don't know, he just gets excited seeing you want better for yourself. Not for like, I don't know, it's just beyond the material, but beyond the vessel. It's like he wants my spirit to be healed. He wants my spirit to be happy. He wants my spirit to be free. And it's not to say that I'm never going to have bad days or never going to have bad moments, cuz that's not the case at all. But now I know how to handle those bad days. Now I know how to properly heal in a healthy way. Now I know that it's important to talk. It's important to do what I'm doing right now. Like, if I didn't have y'all, if I didn't have this platform, this is how I heal. This is how I get through my traumas, my mistakes, my just all of my past things that I've went through. Like, this is how I get through it. And a lot of people don't understand that. A lot of people be like, oh, see, you could go to the internet and talk about your life, but you can't talk to us about it. And it's just like, no, this is me helping someone and me sharing my story and being transparent and being okay with putting my inner thoughts out in the world, no matter who has whatever to say about it, because I know the purpose behind what I'm doing. It's bigger than me. All of this and what I'm doing is bigger than me. Me putting this title as healing is bigger than me, bro. Like, I've been healing so beautifully. Like, there's just some things right now that's going on where I be a little irritated. Don't get me wrong. I be this whole 9 to 5 thing ain't for me. But I'm grateful that I got a 9 to 5. You know what I'm saying? Like, just mentally healing my mind to wake up in the morning to go to work, and not even because of everything that's been going on, but just waking up to go to work even though I don't want to go. You know what I'm saying? Like, whoo, it could get rocky. It could get real rocky, and we all go through it. I know, like, nobody really want to work for somebody. Like, that's not somebody's dream. Some people is okay with working for other people, but I'm not me. It's not for me. It's just not, I wasn't built for that. Okay. I finally believe in myself now, like, with me healing my inner child and still continuing, because it never ends, but with me, like, reaching that peaceful place in my life, like, I'm okay with saying no. I'm okay with walking away. Like, what's so crazy is that I realized that I healed whenever this last relationship, he decided to leave, like I had told y'all. And I didn't fight for him to stay. In the past, old Keaira would have found a way to keep that person around, because I didn't want to lose them. I don't be want to lose people. But this time around, it's like, I was at peace with it. It's like I literally wrote down his name and wrote peace on my vision board. And God gave me just that peace within that situation. He gave me understanding. He gave me just so much within that. And I could have walked out of that situation with a lot of hate, a lot of pain. I could have went backwards. Definitely could have went backwards and just said, forget all of this, honestly and truthfully. Because it's just like, you can become so angry at the fact that somebody that said that they loved you could do that to you. It could make you very angry. But then it helped me realize, like, I may not have went through this situation before, but I've definitely went through somebody disappointing me. I definitely went through somebody disappointing me and telling me that they were going to be able to show up for me in one way and do the opposite. And I'm realizing more and more that life is all in what you make it. And if you feel like life sucks, then life is just going to suck. If you feel like that life sucks, but it's going to get better, then it's going to get better. You know what I'm saying? It's a balance. It's a balance. It's a balance to the recipe. And I also wanted to, what else can I, because I'm trying to also think like healing. Like, I feel like I've touched on it a good amount. Healing through, I guess I was just talking about healing through just like a breakup, going through, just healing through just a traumatic experience, healing through loss, like loss of a loved one. With my uncle's passing, y'all, it's been difficult. It sucks. I don't talk about it much. His picture pops up a lot on my lock screen because I have him, one of his pictures of me and him on my lock screen. And whenever I lock my phone, my pictures change. And for a cool little minute, whenever I think it was, I had a moment, I want to say last week. Yeah, last week on Monday. After I came back, I vlogged, y'all. After I came back from doing the prom dress shopping with my sister, mentally I just wasn't okay, y'all. Like, I feel like this week is probably the only week where y'all have mentally seen me be okay, you know? And life has just been a roller coaster, I guess is the best way to put it. Coming back to reality, coming back to just doing a 9 to 5, waking up, taking RJ out, just getting back to the whole routine vibe again. It's been hard. I'm not gonna lie, it's been hard. I don't know. I don't know, y'all. Like, I genuinely don't know. I don't know how to put it into words. I appreciate him popping up on my phone whenever he does to let me know that he's okay, that he's here, he's watching me. You know, him and Peace, which is so crazy. His dog name was Peace, and they had to put Peace down as well. And so it's just it hurts. It hurts. I'm not gonna lie. Ooh, it hurts. And I know him and Peace up there just chilling. I know Peace he was such a peaceful dog. He wasn't a fully peaceful dog, let me be for real. His name was Peace, but he was a Chihuahua, so he was with the stuff for real. He was funny boy, but I'm glad that he allowed me and Maya to finally like rub on him. I rubbed him to sleep. I was rubbing on him and he went to sleep, just giving him some good old loving. Yeah, like, I don't know. I've been wanting to go back to Las Vegas because I feel like that's just like I don't know if his spirit is still there. Sometimes I wonder that. Sometimes I wonder where his spirit is. I feel like it's a little bit of everywhere. I feel like it's in Las Vegas, then it's in California, then it's in Texas, then it's in Oklahoma. I feel like he jumps back and forth. But that's like a whole nother topic on a spiritual topic, because once he get that strength and he learn the things that he needs to learn, he'll be able to move objects and all that stuff. But flicker lights, that whole nine. But right now he's just been coming in like nature form, like birds or like any kind of bird, or like, I don't know how to explain it. It could be a bird, anything nature you could think of, like any kind of symbolism, angel numbers, like all that different type of stuff is how he lets me know that he's here. But I feel like I've been healing through death for a while. Like, even whenever my sister passed away, my uncle passed away, like it's been a lot. It definitely has been a lot. But I feel like I have found a way to be able to come at peace with it by just understanding that their vessel is not here, but their spirit is always alive. Like their spirit is definitely alive. It's just, like it's just a matter of if they worked on their spirit or not, if they've healed the things that they needed to heal, like, did they transition over, those different type of things. Like that's why you always got to make sure you do what you're supposed to do here on earth before you got to go up there and answer to the big dog. You feel me? But yeah, I just wanted to make this video because I'm on a healing journey right now. I'm on the journey of continue with being consistent with loving on me, checking on me, making sure I'm good, making sure that I'm okay. Like genuinely, like being honest and transparent with myself whenever I'm not okay, and understand that it's okay not to be okay, y'all. Because whenever I was talking about that moment that I was having whenever I came back from prom, I mean not from prom, but from prom dress shopping with Lamaya, that was on Sunday night. I had like a moment where I just started like crying. Like it was like a hysterical cry, eyes bloodshot red, like it was bad, y'all, and I couldn't stop it. It's like my mind, I just started thinking about everything. I started thinking about the breakup. I started thinking about how I thought life was gonna be, how you have things mapped out, and then that ends up not being of what it's supposed to be, and then you having to wrap your head around it, then try to understand, okay, if it's not supposed to be like that, then it's just like I've come to the point where, usually you be like, okay, so then how is it supposed to be? Then what is going to happen? What is next? And I've reached the level, y'all, where I don't even want to know. I don't even want to know what's next, because that would be my problem, where I'd be trying to map out things and trying to put it all together. And the whole time, no, Keaira, that's not how it's going to go, And that was really hard for me. And I just broke down. And even just like having to tell my parents about it, talking to my family members about everything that I've, encountered, and then like hearing like their hurt behind it, and me understanding that with them being hurt, but then also like the words that they choose to say hurt. So then me trying to also wrap my head around on people's opinion on what I went through. And it's like not even people, my family's opinion on what I went through. And it's like, instead of thinking about like, are you okay? Or how are you doing? Or like, where's your mind mentally at? It was like, it was like, oh, well, didn't you go through that with such and such? Or, oh, so are you sure you didn't go through that with such and such before? Isn't this something you experienced before? And it's just like, huh? Like this, I would have said if this was something that I experienced before, like stuff like that hurts. Or saying like, oh, the difference between me and her is that I'll hit back and da 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 da. And it's just like, like I've been having to battle being positive through the negative responses towards the thing that I went through. Like I ain't know their name was Keaira, you feel me? Like I ain't know that they experienced what I experienced and they just feel how I felt. Like, like no, like I've been having to process a lot. Like a lot. And then also try to like look like I'm okay and just do what I'm have to do, which is work. I gotta make money. I gotta keep this roof over my head. I gotta pay my bills, And I couldn't go to work on that Monday, y'all. Like I could not go to work, like mentally, like I was just not okay. Like I couldn't stop crying. And then then I went to bed, y'all. I went to bed, literally. I went to bed at like, I want to say 2:00. Had a nightmare. Had a nightmare that no offense to anybody who is white, but in my dream this man was white. He unlocked my door And first I was paralyzed from the waist down. I was crawling on the ground trying to make it to my couch. I don't know why I was trying to make it to the couch, but I was trying to make it to the couch. My dream was inside of my apartment. I was crawling. I was in the hallway. The hallway was super dark. And RJ walked past me. So then it was just like, okay. So I felt like, okay, he walked past me. So I'm like, all right. So then I'm still trying to crawl. I'm still like, I'm using like all my force. Mind you, this is a dream, y'all. I don't know if you ever had a dream and then realized that you were having a dream. And then you were self-aware up in that dream. So subconsciously, I was very aware of my dream. And as I got to the couch, RJ, finally got to the couch, leaned up against the couch, and I seen then this white man had unlocked my door, walked in, and was about to touch me, y'all. And I closed my eyes like in my dream because I was trying to wake myself up, right? But I couldn't. So I closed my eyes, and right when he was about to touch me, because I knew if I felt his arms, like if I felt him touch me in my dream, I knew it was over with. So I closed my eyes. I said, Lord, this is not real. I said, God, this is not real. I was like, please let me wake up. Please let me wake up. And I opened up my eyes and I woke up. And literally, y'all, it was 3:00. I kid you not, it was 3:00. Mind you, I went to bed at 2. It was 3:00. That means I only slept for an hour. For an hour, and I had that nightmare. An hour. Anxiety was through the roof. Okay, honey? Through the roof so bad where I couldn't even sleep. I couldn't even close my eyes. I couldn't do nothing. So I just sat there on the couch, like froze, because I'm afraid that somebody about to walk through this door and come get me. Cool. So then that Monday came. I was like, I can't. Like, I'm like, I can't do it. Like, I was like, I hated it because it's like, dang, Keaira, you've been calling in so much. But I'm just like, but I'm just not okay. Mentally, I'm not okay. Mentally, like, I'm going through something that I don't even know how to feel. I don't even know what to say or how to even go about my thoughts or like what. Like, I'm the type of person where if I start crying, I'm going to make myself stop because what are you crying for? Like, that's the type of person I am. So it was just like, I've been at a place where I've been having to heal. I've been having to heal properly because my life is about to change. My blessings, my everything is coming towards me. Everything that God has planned for me is here now. And I had to go through all those things that I went through to get to where I'm at now today, you know, like it's just so many things that I've been through, y'all, where it's just like, it's like I chose to heal through everything. Like, I've been through a lot, y'all. I've been through a lot, but I don't look like I've been through a lot. And I'm grateful for that because I could look like all the things that I've been through. And I could look like I'm toe down to the flow down, but I don't because I have God in my life. Because I decided to want to look at things in a better light, see things from a better viewpoint, understand that shit happens, but it's all in what you choose to do with the shit. Either you pick it up and put it in the trash or you just leave it there and just let it continue with growing other things. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just like I no longer want to just live in a world of what ifs. I don't want to do that anymore in my life. Like, now I know what step I need to take. Okay, I need to just go ahead and move forward because it's not worth it. You getting the last word, it's not worth it no more. You always want to be argumentative and proving a point. It's not worth it no more. I had to heal not always wanted to be heard. And I had to heal understanding that not everybody's going to understand me. Not everybody's going to understand you. Do y'all hear me? Not everybody's going to get it. Not everybody's going to be able to see it. You want to know why? Because it's not meant for them to see it. But God will send those people that are. It's hard to let go of the person that you thought you was going to build your whole life around, whether it was a platonic or non-platonic. Or is that correct? Platonic or a relationship, family member, whatever. Y'all get what I'm trying to say. God will send you your tribe. He will send you your people. He will send you the ones that will help light that fire that you already lit yourself. You feel me? Keep that fire burning within you to make sure that you continue with your purpose, with your journey. Continue. He will surround people that want to continue with helping you heal. Not for their benefit, not to be able to get a lending hand out of you. No, just because they genuinely care. God will send you that. He sent me mine, y'all, and I never thought that I would be able to have the people that I have around me right now. I have a great support system, and I'm grateful for that. I'm so grateful, and just the love that I have around me. I'm grateful for it. Like, people really do care about me. Not saying that I never thought that they did, but whenever you go through stuff, you really find out who really cares for real and who's really gonna be there and who is just only there just for a lending hand. And it's okay. Understand that whatever you healing through, everything happens for a reason. God never makes mistakes. I know sometimes we feel like he does, but he doesn't. Everything is ordained and everything is drawn and lined to how it's supposed to go. We don't know the conversations that other people have with God. We only know the conversations that we have with him. Our own personal relationships. Those are the things that we have to continue with healing, continue with growing in order to get out of those hard times, in order to not be bitter and hateful towards the people that do you wrong. Like, God helped me continue with being okay with having a big heart, being okay with being loving, being caring, being this person that's going to ride till the wheels fall off with you. But he also had to check me real quick and help me understand, yes, it is okay to have a big heart. I never want you to be vengeful or want to get back at anybody. But I need you to protect yourself. Yeah, you want me to protect you and you asking me for my help. God said he needs your help too. He needs you to remove that person. He needs you to stop doing that bad habit. He needs you to go look in the mirror. You feel me? Like, want better for yourself. I promise you, like, I know you may, we be afraid of losing people through our healing journeys. And that is the point. That is the whole purpose of it. Sometimes people come back and sometimes they don't. I'm gonna be real with you. Half of mine ain't came back, to be quite honest. Half of them ain't. And I'm okay with it. I'm at peace with it, to be quite honest with you. Like, they helped me build into the person that I am today. You know what I'm saying? I have this, I'm not so, my feelings don't get hurt so easily anymore because I cared so much that it hurt my feelings that somebody else would choose to hurt me. Now it's just like, okay, that's your loss. That's your choice. Be careful with who you choose to hurt. Be careful with who you try to deceive or to defeat. That's why I leave people alone. And I'm on my business. And I focus on the things that I need to work on, the things that I need to see. Look in the mirror every day. You know, it's just as quick as it's you pointing a finger at somebody else. There's about 1, 2, 3, 4 of them pointing back at you. Literally. So it's just like you have to want to see that it's possible. It's definitely possible. It's possible to get out of that darkness. It's possible to see that life can be exactly what it is that you dream of it to be. You know, it's your reality. You can write your reality. You can write your story. You have the opportunity to change. I was afraid of change, y'all, which is what prolonged my healing journey. It's because I was so afraid of change. I was so afraid to just jump. I was afraid to put all of my faith in God and trust that he had me. I was afraid, y'all. But the minute that I chose to do that, once that breakup happened is whenever I really chose to jump. Because I was like, all right, Lord, at this point, okay, cool. I'm good. I am good. What I need to learn? Then I realized, okay, mm, I wasn't fully saying no. I wasn't fully sticking to what I said. I wasn't fully just being. Okay, my bad, y'all. So real quick, we gotta get through this because my phone had went dead. So basically, what I was, moral of the story is, all I'm saying is that through you, through what God had put me through, I learned what a manipulator is. I learned whenever somebody's just only just around you just to get something out of you. I learned whenever somebody is saying that they care about you, but really they don't even really know what caring about somebody really is. Like, I learned that some people really do genuinely love you, but they just never been loved, so they just don't know how. You know what I'm saying? Or you know, they create bad habits that they thought that was okay. Understanding that other people have their own traumas too. Other people have their own hard times that they're going through as well. Not to make the excuses of how they chose to treat you, because you also have your own traumas. You also have your own issues that you go through, but you don't choose to try to like I don't choose to try to like hurt you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna try to get any type of like, I don't get happy off of somebody's pain. Like, that's just not me. I want to see you do good in life, no matter how you chose to treat me. I want to see you do great things. I want to see you reach the dreams that we talked about that you were going to reach. Like, that's just who I am as a person, and God helped me understand that I don't have to change that about me to fit in with the crowd. Like, that's just not who I am, and that's okay that that's not who I am. Like, I understand and know what unconditional love is, and I know that we all have our own issues. We all go through our own problems, and it's okay to remove the ones that who don't appreciate the person that you bring to the table. Not whenever it comes to anything material, but me just being there for you. Like, if you need me, like, I'm gonna be there. If I got it, if I'm able to give it mentally, spiritually, emotionally, money, any of that, if I'm able to do, I'm gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just who I am as a person. So it's just like, I just learned to embrace that now. And currently now it's just like, I'm getting back into my routine. I'm feeling a lot better. And I rebuke the ones who feel that they don't like that I'm doing a lot better. But I am. And it's I take every day one step at a time. You know what I'm saying? It's a journey. It's not, it's like, it's a journey, not a destination. It's just a journey. It's just, I'm on my journey. We doing this thing called life. You just entering into my world, into Key's world. You know what I'm saying? Into Inner Thoughts with Keaira podcast. This is what this is. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what all of this is about, and I'm excited for this journey. I'm excited for this new chapter, this new year, with recording videos for y'all and just sharing my story and just being here with y'all and knowing that you're not alone, bro, and you got this thing called life. You're gonna get through it. You got this. Keep pushing, keep going. Don't give up. Please don't give up. Please don't give up. Like, you could do it. Trust me. Like, you're here for a reason. And continue with reaching your goals, reaching your dreams. And y'all already know, before we end this video, real quick. Hold on real quick. Let me go get my cards. Okay. So we have the sixth chakra, which is your third eye. So it says intuitive perception. I know that what my intuition senses tell me are true. I open myself to the truth that is within and around me. Ooh, I just ran, y'all. Excuse me. And I know that it is there for me to receive. I practice developing my intuition, and I know that it is major aspect of who I am. In the stillness and silence of meditation and contemplation, I'll experience and know the truth. This is very true. Like whenever you heal through your journey, your intuition heightens. And a lot of times, like where I'm at in my journey, I don't really have to talk to you for real to know like I'm cool on you. Like no offense to you, but it's just like there's just I don't think I'm up here, you know what I'm saying? But my energy is important. You know, you feel me? Very important to me. God helped me learn that what I am and what I pour into me now. Like that fire that I said to light within yourself, and then God would send a tribe for you to help light it even more for you, because you have to make sure your cup is full. You got to make sure you good first before you could take care of anybody else. So the fact that I know that now, if you not on that same vibe for yourself, I can help you through your journey, but anything like within my personal life, I can't. You know what I'm saying? Got to keep those things separate, and I'm learning that. Like I learned that. Like even with going through the stuff with my job and going through the stuff with like friendships and people like act like they my friend and they really not. You feel me? Like just to try to understand who you are to where they'll figure out your weak points, you know? Like understanding people's mentality, understanding that people have like some people like really have they have a plan to want to make you be upset or make you have a bad day. Like that's their mission. You feel me? Like just like God got his people, the devil do too. You feel me? So, and then, you know, some people just don't even know that they even doing the devil's work. Your mind is powerful. That's all I'm going to say. Your mind is powerful. And so is your tongue. But I got this new book, and I'm going to read a quote to y'all, and then we're going to end this off. So it says, "Go for it, baby. Life ain't no dressing rehearsal. So have fun, get into your life, and do what you enjoy, and do the best at what you can be. Maybe you won't be successful and rich by the world's standards, but you will have the best life capable of having. If you don't do that, you're cheating yourself." Artie Shaw. Period. And with that being said, you guys, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Thank you for whoever made it to the very end of this video. Like I always say at the end of my video, you gonna say it with me. Peace, love, blessings. Bye, you guys.